Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob. With me today I have Matt.
Hey, what's up?
Connor.
Hello there.
And very special guest, Kassie Boyd, who has her own channel where she does Bad Fanfiction Theater.
Hi.
And Kassie, do you want to describe a little bit about what your channel's kind of like? We'll have a link in the description.
Basically, we read bad fan fiction and talk about the goods and the bads of it and strive to attempt to help people become better writers through it.
And we're trying to make people worse writers, so we're like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you're trying to help people, and we're trying to hurt their feelings and make them.
You're my
angry.
Joker to my Batman.
Yeah.
We're the fanfic Joker.
Yeah, we're the fanfic Joker. And today we're looking at the fanfiction sequel to an excellent film, Surf's Up 2. And just before we started recording, I checked. Surf's Up 2, the movie, the actual Surf's Up 2, came out in January of 2017. So, this person must have this. I'm going to consider this an accurate depiction of what happens in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the movie's an accurate depiction of this.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Surf's Up 2 by Strongman. Z gets jealous of Cody for falling in love with Lani, but quickly changes his mind by revealing his true feeling for him. When rain hits the meanwhile, Chicken Joe and his savage boyfriends are spending some quietly time together.
Oh! I don't remember this from the Surf's Up 2 movie. Maybe I was watching the wrong one.
I should mention, I have played the game Surf's Up, which is loosely based on the movie, and kind of by de facto I looked up the movie. It's a pretty standard kids movie. Cody and Lani are like, you know, the guy and the girl that get together. You know,
Try the
pretty
beef
standard kids movie relationship,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what direction this sequel takes that in.
It'll be very good, I'm sure.
Yeah.
This is my very first Surf's Up 2 movie, so be nice.
Oh,
I think there can only really be one Surf's Up 2, unless...
There you've got multiple Surf's Up 2
one,
movies.
it's called Surf's Up 3.
Well, I don't know, it's like branching storylines, I guess.
yeah.
Pairings, Cody Z and Cody Lani /
I think she's a girl, though.
Well, I mean, I don't know why the slash is there instead of over with Cody Z. Cody and Z is the slash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cody and Lani is the official.
Rated T for T.
Yeah, rated T for teens.
Oh, and then there's author's note. I love the bold italics underline.
Yeah.
A while ago, I asked Sakura Kamui if I could have her fic, or at least part of it. She rejected my request, so I decided, wait, you asked to own someone else's story?
You tried to take someone else's Surf's Up too, and they were like,
We're
get
totally
your
gonna
own.
pleasure rhythm your story. I hope you don't mind. Oh, you do? Well, I'll just make up my own shit.
Wait, you're saying I can't plagiarize your work? What the hell? She rejected my
Well, okay,
request.
F you.
Yeah, exactly.
Flip you.
Hey, do you want to finish that story, or can I get it?
Yeah, are you done with that?
Are you done with that?
Are you gonna
Well,
finish that?
She rejected my request, so I decided to come up with my own, and it will not relate to Sunrise.
Good.
So why did you bring it up? When I was little, I loved Coney and Lani, but now that I'm older, I hate them together. And I do like them together as friends.
When you were little...
Surf's Up isn't like decades old.
Oh, it's so old, dude. This is a remake of an old, 1950s cartoon, I thought.
Yeah.
Surf's Up was released in 2007.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Cody
this would have been 9
It
years
is 10
later.
years old. Yeah. Cody is 24, Z is 33, Lani is 23,
Why
Chicken
are they
Joe
all
is
so
26.
old? They're like
You know-
dead. Don't you know how long a penguin lives?
Time flies when you're surfing.
Penguins don't live. Chickens don't live to be 26.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, this one did. I was
it's
this
old
film
chicken.
twice. I was this film twice. And the second time I watched
Wow, I didn't know.
that took,
Didn't know you could be a movie.
I spiritually identify as the movie Surf's Up.
in Always But Physical, I am the movie Surf's Up.
Twice.
I was this
Twice.
Yeah, I was this film twice, and the second time I watched it, it was clear to me that Chicken Joe is gay. You straight type people wouldn't understand.
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense, dude.
Do you think that they're gonna have John Cena in this Surf's Up 2 as well?
I hope. I really hope.
Me too.
That's probably where they got the idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, take it away, narrator.
All right. Chapter 1, which is just Chapter 1.
Yep.
After Cody and Lani saved Arnold from drowning, they looked back at each other lost in love and were just about to kiss until Cody felt something bit him that made him jump up on the kiss.
Oh, he's on it.
It was passion until Z caught them while surfing on his board. The way that they kissed made Z extremely jealous. That should be him kissing Cody. Not his niece, but he wasn't the kind of guy who destroys relationships. That's maybe Tank's job, especially gay ones.
So wait, it's this other guy's job to destroy gay relationships.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Fuck Tank. What
I don't
an
think
asshole.
Tank would be... I mean, this is a straight relationship. A straight/slash relationship, that is. So
Yeah,
I
right.
think Tank would be that down for it.
I mean...
This isn't my ball field, Z.
So, I'm just kind of skimming the page, and I'm not seeing... Well, I'm seeing some ellipses, but I'm seeing no periods.
Oh, this is gonna be.
good.
Yep. No, God, there's no.
One of
period.
these.
One of these, yeah. Suddenly, he was starting too heartbroken to even continue surfing, so he took his board up and got out of the water, then looked back at the two and had a sad face on.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Let me turn that frown around.
Yeah.
Turn that smile upside down.
Yeah.
Turn that smile.
He walked slowly to his hut. Yeah. After a couple more minutes, Cody and Lani parted ways, then he stroked her cheek in a soothing motion.
Soothing? Does she need soothing? Was it really such a traumatic kiss?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a couple minutes long.
Well, he jumped up on her, so yeah.
He jumped up on her kiss.
Yeah.
He
Sorry
stomped
about
her
that,
out.
baby. Here, let me press my hand to or my flipper to your cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I gave you a bit of tongue action, girl. That was a complete accident.
I gave you both some tongue action and some stomping action.
I was gonna say, I know I gave
Jumping
you some
up on
foot
that
action,
kiss.
is that I jumped on your face, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going
And
for a belly flop. It
Z
didn't
surfing
quite
by
work out.
going, oh, I wish it was me getting stomped on.
Yeah. He gave her a knee straight to the face, and then John Cena gave her a suplex.
You
Oh my
can't
God.
see me.
oh god.
Oh, Lani, you're the most beautiful penguin on the whole island, which isn't saying much.
There's better penguins on other islands. I just haven't gone there yet.
Yeah.
Cody, that was the most sweetest thing you said, and the only thing.
Because...
Bird? Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I mean, if it's the only thing he says,
Then
it is the sweetest thing. It's also the rudest
Cody,
thing he
I liked
said.
you because you were mute. Yeah.
My favorite thing about you is that the
I
only thing you've
don't.
ever said to me was sweet. Well, I just wanted to make a good job.
He confessed,
No idea what that means.
You don't have to try so hard.
she said after kissing him on the cheek.
Thanks. Sorry. It's just that you're the very first one I had an interest in.
He said, feeling stupid.
He felt stupider than a baka in an anime.
Yeah.
Baka 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 baka.
I
Okay.
remember
Sorry.
that's from.
Oh, we all have our inside jokes. Wow, how did I lose my place? Lani giggled and got out of the water with her board under her flipper.
Tee-hee.
Glad she didn't leave it behind.
Yeah.
Cody, you coming?
She said, looking back at him.
In a minute. Not one, not three.
Yep.
I'm going
three,
to.
Yeah, one, not three.
I'm gonna catch up on a few more waves first. No end.
Yeah. I have a few more episodes of Waves I need to watch.
By the way, have you watched Waves today? You
Yeah,
should
it's
watch
like the
Waves.
penguin version of the
Today
hit show
on
Wings.
Waves, an emperor penguin met
Yeah, well-
his match.
Oh. Kassie was making it sound like the WWE or something. The World Waves
Federation.
World Waves Federation. That's pretty good. It's got John Cena.
World Waves.
Yeah, it's got John Cena in it. And who else was in Surf's Up too?
I'm trying to come up with wrestler puns on Penguins, and I can't.
I got nothing.
Will the
Cold
under
Steve
flipper? No, do something.
I get it.
Steve Austin
Stone
something?
Cold Steve Austin.
Why didn't you go with cold? They're penguins.
Dude, John Cena plays the character JC in Surf's Up 2. Think about that.
Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, come to the hut. What? You're finished.
She shouted out.
Never seen anyone replace when with what.
It's one of those W's.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Where you're finished, why you're finished. Think! Come on!
What? You're finished.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bye. Later.
Okay. These waves might take a while, you know?
It is a pretty long
it's-
show. I do have to catch up on it.
Yeah. He said, waving bye to his lover. Lani smiled and thought,
He's such a handsome penguin.
then walked back to the hut where her uncle was at.
Well, you know, in her defense, not too many people have said the phrase, he's such a handsome penguin.
Yeah.
That's
Not,
true.
not too many people have thought that, like, ever.
Yeah, it's like Lani, me. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Those are the
Obviously,
people-
she didn't like him for his speaking skills. So,
Well, obviously he didn't like her for them either.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Z was on his bed, sitting up, and in his hands was the same pendant that Cody had, but different. It was engraved, Cody.
what?
Sounds like maybe he, took Cody's pendant. Maybe Cody
And then
is
carved
the one
Cody into it. I mean,
Yeah, he carved Cody into Cody's pendant.
yeah,
How would a penguin do that? He has no hands to use, like, whittling.
very carefully.
Very careful.
Very carefully.
I love you, Cody.
I love you,
Cody.
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 He said as if the pendant was him.
I have
quote.
become the pendant.
Yeah.
And then just a quote.
Oh, Cody.
Wait,
I don't know, random quote. He held it against his chest and sighed, then Lani entered the door.
Whoa, Lani entered the door.
did you even
Yeah,
enter
she
the
went through the door.
No,
He
she
was
didn't enter through.
secretly in a relationship with that door, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I mean,
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you know.
it seems like Z and Cody are later going to become a thing. Maybe Lani and the door are going to.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lani X door is my OTP.
Yeah, we
I mean,
know
I
that's
won't
not
judge.
enough.
Like, if you're a dorosexual, that's fine.
Yeah.
Teach their
Oh,
own.
God.
We've all got our quirks.
Z had quickly hid the pendant because it was one thing that his niece saw Cody's, but if she would had saw Z's, she might think that he is hitting on his, including the fact that he's older than Cody.
God damn.
Was there anything right in that sentence?
No, 100% wrong.
He wrote that and then like 7 squiggly lines showed up under the whole thing.
Yeah. There was just a big red line under the whole thing.
A big
but
red
obviously
X was over the whole story.
The red lines means that MS Word likes your sentence, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Or
there
you're
are so
like
many-
me. Your first laptop actually wouldn't do that. It wouldn't spell check or anything, so you just kind of had to guess and hope it was right.
Well, I'm thinking maybe it's got so many red squiggly lines that one of them is just going through the entire sentence, right down the middle, like a strike through. And you can't even see the sentence
When
behind
you have
it.
so many red squiggly lines, then they don't really mean anything, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
They're
No,
points. I won that many points.
exactly.
It's just a graphical error or something.
No, dude,
I think there's something wrong with my screen. I know that sentence is perfect. There's no way there's
bad,
anything
more
wrong
like
with it.
note bad. This is terrible. Disabled.
Clippings
disabled.
on the right saying you scored 13 points on that one sentence. Good job.
Bonsai Buddy is over there going like, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
I don't know why this person's writing in like Windows 95, but
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
What are you doing here? Where's Cody's? He said, worrying.
Yeah.
He's surfing, but he'll be back soon.
She explained. Z got off of the bed, got his board, and went outside.
you going?
She said, putting a hand on her hip.
Oh! I'm not sure I can say this.
Why I oughta... Why I tire...
Why Taya, you think? Going to surf with Cody. Why
I'm
Taya?
going to surf with Cody.
Oh, it's not.
I can't
Lonnie
wait to
doesn't
see
get a
all
good
this
line
saga.
Lonnie's line isn't great either.
Okay, be careful. It's starting to rain.
I believe you mean Beckerful?
Yeah,
Be careful.
There you
Be
go.
careful.
yeah.
Be careful.
Becarful.
Be careful. Yeah, there we go.
It's an
That
odd
works.
flavoring, but I really like the Bacarful flavoring on
Yeah.
certain dishes. It's a good spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my it's a really good ice cream if you can get it.
Or Bacarful ice cream.
Becarful ice
love
cream.
it.
Yes.
Bacarful
I like to get drunk on the Bacarful 151.
Every time they make a mistake, every time there's a red squiggly line, take a shot of Becarful 151.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll stop seeing the red lines pretty soon. Hell, you'll stop seeing anything. Yeah,
Why the hell is it all blurry up there?
yeah, you'll go blind, you know? You'll just go blind.
I mean, is now the real question is that better or worse than reading the story?
Better.
It depends on how bad your headache is in the morning.
Yeah, I guess.
If you have a morning after
I
that.
feel like the story might give you a worse headache though.
Well, I mean, in the morning you'll wake up dead.
Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I creep into my own house. Wake up dead, big enough.
Don't worry about it.
He said before walking towards the beach. Cody was trying to get some tricks in, but kept failing. Instead, he fell in the water each time.
Oh no, he'll
Kind of
never
what
beat the game
happens
like
when you
this.
fail.
Yeah, you idiot.
Yeah, you
Dingus.
Why can't I get this stupid thing down?
He said after the failed backflip.
backflip.
Suddenly, he heard Z calling out to him, which made him face him.
Whoa. I've never faced myself.
Cody! Cody! That's me. But who am I?
It's just for a second there, it just turns into body horror.
Yeah.
John Carpenter would be proud.
Yeah. Cody waved his flipper in the air, and Z got his board, then jumped in the water while his chest was attached to it.
Is that
to
how surfing works?
Attached to what? The water?
The water?
Yeah.
Oh. He made nice and easy strokes toward his best friend and possible lover.
It's not his possible lover yet. I mean, they haven't talked about this.
Not even close.
You've just started the game and you're already playing your cards.
Man, this reminds me of that one MTSU we read where that dude was in love with that other guy and was like, he's gonna be my boyfriend. I haven't spoken to him yet.
Yeah.
That's what this is reminding me of.
The one with Aaron and the black boy?
Yeah,
Actually.
He's gonna be my boyfriend as soon as I actually talk to him.
Yeah.
Cody.
he said, swimming up to him, then stopped in front of him.
Hey. Z.
He smiled. That whole sentence.
Yeah.
Cody always loved surfing with the legend. It made him feel safe and his heart kept skipping beats.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait,
very bad.
what had gotten into him? No. He didn't like him that way, or did he?
Wow.
You know, I feel like
That
that would
is
have been more
storytelling.
impactful if there was punctuation.
Yeah. It's tell, don't show, right?
See, this is why in my I remember in high school, even though this story hadn't been written yet, we read this story instead of having our Shakespeare unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, you know what, Shakespeare can take a step back because there's a new writer in town who's way better.
What are you doing? Z said, looking at him with a smirk.
Why does Z keep losing the ending quote?
I mean, he just likes to narrate his own life. It's just part of his style.
Cody's like,
It's just how he rolls.
Cody's like, why are you narrating in third person?
'Cause I can. He
I'm
said.
Z.
Because I
I'm
can't.
Z, he said, responding to Cody.
It's just what Z does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some tricks.
He explained.
Trying to turn some tricks.
Yeah.
Well, you better hurry. It's starting to rain.
He said, looking up at the clouds.
Okay.
I like how I've turned into Luigi.
Yeah, you did
said
turn
looking
it. You know,
back
you
at
turned
him.
into Mario.
Yeah,
I was thinking more like the Godfather.
Luigi.
And you come to me on this, the day of my penguin's wedding.
You come to.
Cody, I'm gonna give you an offer you can't refuse.
And by saying that, I mean you can refuse it and date my niece, but damn it, I love you.
You're turning into Arnold now.
I never could do a good
Cody,
Godfather.
come with me if you want to live.
Go with me if you want to fuck.
Damn it, I was thinking that. He said, looking up at the cloud. Oh, he said, looking back at him.
Hey, why don't I Smurf? Hey,
Smurf.
why don't I surf with you, Luigi?
He said, smiling. This made Cody's heart bounce up, then down.
You should have that
This
checked.
made Cody
Move
die.
in, now move out.
Yeah, you should get that checked out. I mean, yeah, Mario. Yes, I mean, sure.
Mario?
Hey, Mario, look at this. That's
Hey,
a
I'm
stone,
surfing.
Luigi.
I'm just-
You didn't make it.
I'm trying to do some tricks here, Mario.
I fell for hours.
Luigi?
Yeah. He nervously said.
Great. Come on, I see a big wave out there.
He said, getting on his board.
Hey, at least there's an end quote that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go then.
They swam towards it. 49 minutes later,
Exactly.
What an odd
gray
amount of time.
clouds started to come out, and Chicken Joe, who we all know who was spending his time with the savages, all males, I think they were washing each other's bodies.
But you don't know.
I don't know what
But
they're
I
doing
don't-
over there.
I don't know why the narrator doesn't know, but is also speaking in first person now.
Hi, I'm the third-person omniscient narrator.
Except they're not
And I
omniscient.
have
They
an
just think
opinion
they were
on
washing
this.
each other.
I don't know. I tuned in kind of late to the scene. They
49
were
minutes
cleaning up. 49 minutes late.
Yeah.
One of the savages felt a raindrop on the head and another on his hands. He spoke gibberish to the other penguins, and Chicken Joe seemed to understood them, so they got out of the hot tub, as Chicken Joe called it, and went inside the teepee or whatever they lived in.
This
to this
narrator's
writer?
I
losing
would assume you
everything.
saw the same movie as anybody else who would be reading this fanfic. So wouldn't you guys know like what the structures are called?
I believe they're just called teepees or whatever they live in.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the narrator wants to speed it up, so he's like, and then they
They
went to
did
their huts or
something. You know,
whatever
this is the
shit,
thing.
you know?
Let's get back to the action.
All of them cuddled up to his chest, just rested their heads upon him.
What?
Whew. That was a
Why?
bad sentence.
What?
I don't know. It's his personal harem or something.
Oh, I hate harems.
I hate harem animes.
Yeah, I hate harem stories.
Yeah.
Back in the beach, Z was just doing some plain surfing while Cody tried his failed tricks, then both felt rain dropping into the water and swam back to shore.
Ow!
Ah,
Oh my god.
beat me to it.
Oh, I'm gonna feel this in the morning. In fact, I feel this now.
I thought the whole movie Surf's Up was about me being better at doing tricks. Why am I failing every trick?
That's what you call character regression.
Jesus.
They got to land, and Cody laid on the ground panting hard and told Z to kneel down beside him to tell him his biggest secret he hasn't told anyone, so he did.
What?
Wait,
Hey,
what?
Z, can you tell me your biggest secret?
Wait a minute.
That's what it sounds like.
So Cody was... He was failing his tricks. They feel rain, and then he gets to land, and he's just like... out. He's just exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's exhausted, but he's exhausted. And then he tells the... What?
To kneel down beside him,
And tell him his big secret.
Okay.
It sounds like he's asking Z for Z's biggest secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey Z, I'm on my deathbed. Do you have something you want to tell me?
Do you have any secrets before I die?
I never loved you.
I never believed in anything.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna shack up with your niece, but, you know.
Yeah.
Cody, you need something?
He said in shock.
Come closer.
Holy shit, he really is just dying.
Yeah, dude. No, he's about to go. I just ripped my pants.
Everybody knows rain is my weakness.
I'm melting. We're the world.
I'm melting. Fuck.
I was counting on always landing the tricks and never getting wet.
I knew becoming a sugar penguin was a bad idea.
Shit.
He said weakly, barely breathing. Z came close to his ear and whispered in it, saying,
Who's saying this?
I assume Cody?
I assume Z.
Or...
Well, here, we'll both say it, alright? Because we're both coming closer to his ear and whispering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiss me. Luigi.
I don't really want to kiss
me.
I don't really want to kiss a dead body, Cody, so,
Quick, before I die.
yeah. Z blinked twice at then because he knew he was with Lani, but I guess it wasn't meant to be, so he smiled and slowly pushing on Cody's lips. The kiss was full of lust and passion, then his heart rate started to go up. He had never felt this kind of love from Lani, probably because he never experienced it.
Well, yeah,
Wait.
she's his niece. I would hope they don't experience this kind of love.
Well, I mean, they are penguins, so they probably don't give a shit about that kind of thing.
I guess that's true.
Also, how do penguins kiss on the lips? They don't have lips. They're
I
penguins.
know, right?
Carefully.
Eskimo kisses.
Yeah. Penguin kisses.
Yeah, penguin kisses.
It's pretty dirty. It's very, very dirty. You do not want to see what it looks like.
I just want to read the next detail real quick. Arnold, for the first time, saw the two kissing and didn't pretend to drown, because when he saw Cody and Lani kiss, he said don't do it, probably because he didn't want them to be together.
Who?
What?
What?
When?
So, like,
Where?
every time Cody and
Why?
Lani try to kiss, Arnold goes and pretends to drown. Like, that's
I
a dick
guess.
move, dude.
I mean, one of these days he's going to actually drown and everyone's going to go, oh, he's just pretending again.
Yeah, wow.
Somebody must be kissing. He didn't want
Hey,
them to
Arnold,
kiss.
wow, you can hold your breath for a while, dude. Arnold.
All right, Arnold, we know. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, come on in.
We're all going back home. Come on, man. We'll leave you behind if you don't hurry up.
And then, like, 2 hours later, they're like, 49 minutes later, they're home, and then someone goes, hey, did Arnold ever come back? And they're like, no, I thought he would come back. Where the hell is he? They go back out there. He's just, like, laying there dead.
And they're just like, man, he's
really
joking.
dedicated to this one.
Yeah, he's really... the song "Kissing You" by Miranda Cosgrove played in the background. It was pure heart to heart.
Oh, you know what's better than making me feel the romance in your story? Just telling me it's romantic. Just tell me.
I don't think I've seen enough fan fictions get their own score. You know?
I guess.
Well, it could be worse. This could be a Limp Bizkit AMV.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Both parted ways and looked deeply in each other's eyes. Cody almost didn't realize how drop-dead beautiful the yellow circles around eyes and that hair. It was like heaven. That sentence was like hell.
No, that sentence was like heaven.
It was something.
That sentence has turned me straight.
I love you, Mario. I love you, Z.
He said, taking his fin in his.
He's taking his own fin.
This person has a real problem with reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Z went speechless for a sec, then sighed.
Cody, I gotta tell you something.
He said, laying beside him.
Oh man, I remember this scene from Evangelion. Oh, this was the best part.
What is it, Mario?
He said, facing him.
When I saw you and Lani kissed, I was jealous of you.
What do you mean? Mario.
What do you mean, Mario? Yeah.
I said I was flippin' jealous, you stupid asshole.
It's pretty obvious I just said I love you, Z. It should be pretty fucking obvious. What do you think I
He
mean?
said in confusion.
Oh, yes, no?
What you say?
Obviously.
You're so handsome and charming, Luigi. I see you who held on. Fuck. I see who held on to that necklace.
What?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Cody just kissed him on the cheek, which had gone into another passionate kiss. Then Z pulled away and got up from the ground as he spotted something in the water floating.
No, Arnold!
Arnold, no! You said you wouldn't pretend to drown.
Arnold wasn't pretending this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to say anything because you two were sharing a moment.
I didn't want to ruin your moment.
I didn't want to ruin your moment like I ruined all of Cody and Lani's.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, shouldn't Arnold be here to break this up? This is a gay relationship.
Well, no, that's what Tank is for.
Oh,
okay.
Tank!
Tank,
yeah,
Tank,
okay,
so-
not Arnold. Tank does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 24-year-old got out as well and walked.
Oh.
Did I skip something? No.
Yeah, we pulled
the
out.
24-year-old got out as well and walked to his legend. Then Z picked up the pendant and held it against his face.
Who? Dude, what?
He's just pressing a pendant against his face? My pendant!
He said,
Mario!
holding his flippers against his neck.
I thought you might need... Wow, I turned Russian. I thought you might need it since we just started a relationship, Luigi. May I?
Did we?
Did you?
What just
I guess
happened?
so.
Apparently, Z became Rychek.
Oh. Yeah. Z snatched Cody right out from under his niece's nose. That's right, instead of hooking up with Lani, Cody's hooking up with her uncle.
Yeah.
He said smoothly but charming.
Butt charming?
But charming.
Yeah. Cody nodded and turned around, then Z slowly put the pendant around his neck in the most lovable way possible, and the younger turned back around.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mario.
God. He said before kissing him again, won the cheek.
How many cheeks?
In the most lovable way possible.
In the most lovable way, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Z blushed bright red and took Cody's hand, and the new couple walked to the hut.
Hope you enjoyed this chapter I did. I mostly enjoyed the part with Chicken Joe, but he'll show up in later chapters. The part with Chicken
okay.
Joe, the part where he just
I can't-
stood around.
Like the two sentences with Chicken Joe.
Yeah.
I can't tell if, like, that comma's on the wrong spot or not. Like, I hope you enjoyed this chapter I did. I mostly enjoyed. I can't tell if that's supposed to be...
I mean,
Or
that's
it's-
two full sentences. So
It's
that's
like, I can't tell if that's supposed to be, I hope you enjoyed this
chapter.
chapter I did, or I hope you enjoyed this chapter I did. I can't honestly tell which one that's supposed to be.
This chapter I made, and not any of the ones by Sakura Kamui
Yeah.
that I tried to steal.
Yeah.
It was pleasure rhythming time, guys. It was okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all better. For the first part, a song, Jealous by Neo, was added. I know that the lyrics don't make any sense whatsoever, but I listened to it like twice. I think it fits pretty well. It seems to fit Big Z's jealousy.
Wait, when
Why
did that
didn't you
start
mention
playing?
it back then?
No.
For the first part. So in the last part, you have the song show up then, but...
He's not
But
jealous.
no, yeah.
You know what?
You know
I know what
that
it
you
is.
can edit your story.
It was probably in the 49 minutes that we skipped.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, I almost forgot Tank. I don't think he's the gay and bisexual type. I would like him to be
Or
if you
and.
want then. Well, we'll see what happens in the future.
What?
Review if you can.
Well, you know, there's the old and or and the old or and, you know?
I'm just
Yeah.
going to go ahead and leave a review. I can't.
No. So that was the first chapter of Surf's Up 2. And next time we'll continue with Surf's Up 2 and finish the story off probably, and we'll see what happens then.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Kassie, and she'll be with us next part as well. Hopefully.
Next part.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, exactly. All right. See you guys then.
Bye!